finally, you could probably get another video from me. This one's trash as shit. I listened to it and I'm just like, nah, dog, I'm not feeling it. But let's actually talk about something useful instead of Midoriya's sister. If you didn't watch that video, please do. It kind of helps a little bit, but it's more like you don't have to, but you could. That's kind of video what it is. It's not like that's why I put hashtag Midoriya's sister. It's like, you could, but you don't have to. You probably shouldn't. Fuck, so much romance. I'm suck with romance. Fighting scenes, awesome. Comedy, amazing. Fight scenes, like love scenes, fuck that shit. No, no, stop it. Get the fuck out of my room. No. So, let's start. Let's talk about what we've been. We talked about Midoriya's sister in the last video. Before that, we talked about some heroes might coming into Midoriya's house and asking some questions. And Midoriya, he doesn't care. He doesn't. Like, motherfucker, what are you talking about? Motherfucker, what the hell are you talking about? Questions? Sorry, there's a fly in my room. But, as Midoriya is like sitting, it's been 3 days since they first the meeting kind of started, and it's 5:35 in the morning. Midoriya wakes up early, I guess. It's beautiful out. There's like cats running around. A dog randomly popped up. You see like a rattlesnake just swerving about, and he's kind of in this rocking chair. And he's just swinging back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. As you see a very big dog. I mean, like, we all know who it is. It is, we all know who it is. It is massive. I'm not even going to try to say its name. You already know who it is. It's Max. I think I named it Max. If I didn't name it Max, well, it's ginormous. I mean, Max, I think I named him Max, but I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I'm not good with names. He's big. I'm only gonna say that he is about the size of the deck itself. So think of like a wooden house and then like a little deck above. He is almost the size of the deck, like a little bit smaller, and he's big. I mean, like, he's like wrapped around Midoriya a little bit, like the chair itself, and as he's like sleeping, as Midoriya's just kind of like sitting there. Like, sometimes he rocks, probably just sitting there. As you just see a little creature, you just see like 4 to 5, yeah, one woman, and 3 men start walking up. You kind of see their shadows where the cave, where they start walking forward, where like you can see their like outlines and shit like that. As they're walking forward, they finally get into like where the sun actually reaches, and you can see their faces. It's Midnight's one of them. Aizawa, Present Mike, and Cementos. Let's say Cementos, because he was there to like detain Midoriya if there's any like issues. Now you see the hellhound. When he's in this form, I'm calling him the hellhound. He is a hellhound. Kind of as his like he sniffs just a little bit deeper the second time, like as his eyes wide open, you can see his eyes are very, very blue, like sky blue. If you can hear that fucking fly, his fly is fucking annoying me. I think I clipped him. Nope, he's still fucking alive. God damn it. But sorry for the interruption. It's a fly somewhere in this house. It's pissing me off. So as they're walking up, the fucking 6'5" hellhound stands up on his haunches. Yes, haunches. We're fucking smart people in this land. As he just he starts growling as Midoriya puts his hand on his fur and starts combing it back. As he kind of slowly gets back down on his stomach as he's as they're walking, because Midoriya knows none of these people, none of them can contain him for any longer than what he wants. He could teleport. He can break out of the cell. He could literally just kill them. He could burn them alive. What are they going to do to him? What are they going to do to him that he cannot escape from? He can run really fast, almost the same speed as a Mach 5 airplane. He can run on top speed on land because of the unicorn. Mach 5. Mach 5. Do you not understand how fast that fucker is? No one can catch him. He hit him way too quick for any human to ever catch him. Maybe All Might, but All Might, nah, not even All Might could hit. Probably not Mach 5. But, and we're not even talking about wings. We're talking about because of the unicorn and her incredible speed on land, he can do the exact same. As he kind of stands up, as you see that he is very he's very more lean. He's more, you can see that he's still pretty tall for 15. Yeah, he's 15, isn't he? Yeah, he's 15. I think I time skipped to 15. Yeah, he's 15 years old right now. No, wait. He's 12, isn't he? No, he's 12. Sorry, the other video, I time skipped. If you didn't watch that, if you watched that and you felt really awkward and really embarrassed, I time skipped that to them being 13, 14 years old. They're a little bit older. They're a little bit. That's when the ending happened. But we're going back into the regular timeline. Don't worry about that shit. He's 12 right now, and you see he's pretty tall for a 12-year-old. He's 5'4", 5'5", but he's more of a commanding presence to him. He's more of a kind of this vibe of him, don't fight me, I might kick your ass. As he hops down from his from the balcony, he says, hello. Usually I don't let humans in here, but I guess making an exception. As all of them look at him, and Aizawa's humans, as he looks around, and the giant dog is still there. He's just getting hid by Midoriya's magic, and he's just he kind of he just made some mist and just kind of fogged up the house. He's like, so you've been living here a while? Yes. It's as President Mike says, so we were here to ask you some simple questions how old are you? As he kind of looking down, because President Mike is really incredibly skinny and tall. As Cementos is more in the back, just and Midnight is yes, just some simple questions, kid. He's you can't ask me any questions. It's without parent consent. He's yeah, where are your parents? And he's just sir, I have no right or no saying because you have no warrant, first off, so get off my property. Second off, as he slowly starts going them forwards, as they start backing up slowly. Second off, you need you need a public consent order even to be in here, second off. And third off, uh, there's a rule in law. If there's someone that's not wanted on your property, you can use your quirk. That's actually a law. I'm making it one. See, what the law is basically, and it helps because they're like, if you're off your, like, if you're on your property, or you're on, like, let's say you're in your, let's say you own a house and someone's on your property and you don't want them to be on your property, or they're a danger to you, you can use your quirk and you can self-defense your building or something. You can't kill them. That's against the law. That's public manslaughter. But you can use your quirk to get them away. But if they start using their quirk, that's illegal. That's illegal. Without a license, that's illegal. It also affects the heroes too. Like, if you use your quirk on someone else's property, and they don't say, okay, I don't, like, let's say a hero, like, let's say Force Fire himself, fucking the uh second greatest hero in the world, what is his name? I just call him a bitch most of the time. So, like, all my friends, like, just like, that fucking bitch from My Hero Academia. They know who it is, so I just forget his name and I just call him a bitch, because he is. He punched a girl. Even, like, he abused most of his children. He mentally insaned his wife. He's fucking bitch, and he's still a pro hero. Fuck that guy. So let's say he uses his quirk and burns down one of your trees or something. You can leave a lawsuit against him, and 99% win. And maybe take his hero's license away. But if you don't, like, let's say, like, it was, the villain might done more damage, lawsuit might drop. But if it was just like, if the villain was not even on your property and he landed on your property and did damage, you could do legal charges. So he's kind of like showing them that he knows way more than a 12-year-old at this age should know, and he's like, now you please get off my property before I have to show you that legal opportunities will be made. And he kind of just says, so leave, as they all kind of look at each other, and Cementos kind of just says, because he's an English teacher, he's like, I'm going, and just walks away, because he doesn't want legal charges. As I was like, he leaves too. Say after Aizawa leaves, instantaneously President Mike leaves too. It's like, he's not, after Aizawa leaves, like, President Mike's leave, but like Midnight's like, you know a lot for a 12-year-old. He's like, yes, I do. Now leave. As she's just like, can I have, like, but I'm still want to, as he looks at her with so much bloodlust. I mean, like, to the point where it's like, it's when the end of the Stain arc, when he took down the Nomu and his mask fell off and you could feel the bloodlust in the air and everyone stopped. That's the bloodlust he can feel. But it's not like you need to stay still, or like not like a venomous snake. If you don't understand, our bodies were evolved to see if we saw something dangerous, to do two things: run or stay still or freeze up. With venomous snakes, it was freeze up. With tigers, it was to run. And we were good at running. We had lots of stamina. But with the Stain bloodlust, it was the venomous snake, I need to freeze. But with this bloodlust, it's more of, You need to run quick, or you're not gonna survive this situation. And she kind of just blasts away, and he just, he just, as he snaps his fingers, the mist goes away. As the dog, you see, you see the hellhound full on his haunches, growling with his eyes glowing bright blue, as he's saying, he's like, don't worry. As he snaps his fingers, and he says, as the barrier comes back alive, because he felt them coming. He knows what their thing is. He snaps his fingers. He says, don't worry, they're gonna come back even if they want to. As he sits in his chair, and this is when you figure out that Midoriya is not a fucking person you should mess with. Period. God damn it. Stop messing with this man. As we're going to do a little time skip. And this is when Midoriya is 15. And this is the same period as... We did kind of a back time skip. Now Midoriya is 15. And this is the same time period as Bako started dating his sister, Rose. And this is the same time that the second... I think it was... No, the third video is that time period. When everyone started graduating, blah 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 started happening. These two videos were just backtrack. The third video was more of just talking about his family when she was 15, and now this is the period zone of when. So Midoriya's 15. Now Midoriya, when he's 15, he looked godly. He looked godly. I mean, like he's like 6'2". He's 6'2" already, and don't say that's not physically possible, because I've known some 15-year-olds that's 6'2". He's 6'2". He is in the kitchen right now, fucking making some delicious mac and cheese. Fucking gourmet mac and cheese. As you see, you know what you see. You see a fucking, you see the giant hellhound. Now, yes, he can turn into his other form, but with Midoriya around and with, usually with Midoriya around, he doesn't like his human form. He doesn't like his human form. Unless it's in bed, his human form is not used that often in this space. And yes, I did say that. You fuckers can't catch me now, bitches. I'm in Texas. I'm in Canada, you fuckers. You can't catch me now. But yeah. So he is in his hellhound form 98% of the time in the cabin, and especially in this zone, like 98% of the time. The only time he's not is in bed, maybe, but only when it's happy hour. Any other time, he's cuddling up with Midoriya with a fucking giant fluff ball. It's that joke. It's me and my boyfriend and his 650-pound dog. It's that, but it's just fuck. Midoriya had to make a really sturdy bed. For 2 reasons, and we're not even gonna explain the 2 reasons. You fucking know, you fucking... I made this not for kids. Period, for this reason. We're gonna talk about some shit. It's not even 18 plus, it's just... We didn't even explain it, we just talk about it. Slowly. But he kind of just, like, skirts through the door, and it kind of just starts, like, fucking chasing. He just starts running outside as Midoriya is making mac and cheese. As he pops back inside, and you see blue flames go around him, and he says, you got a letter. Personally. He's like, from who? He's like, he's like, who the will give me a letter? He's like, from that guy, like little rat creature. He's like, oh. He grabs the letter, he opens it. He wants me to go to school, and instantly you just see a hand, you just see blue flames come from another hand, like from his hand, and you just like, school. Say no. It's like, very prestigious UA, just like, very prestigious school, and just like, blue flames get like raised slowly up his like going to it like from like it was at his hand, now it's to his wrist and it's going higher, and he's like, you have to bring me with you. And he says, of course I was going to. It said you can bring multiple people. I'm going to bring you with me. As the flames die away, he's like, correct answer. And as he turns back into his hellhound form and goes to the bed. Food is ready. Don't mope too much, god damn you. He kind of like sighs. I guess I'm eating all this mac and cheese by myself. As he doesn't even grab a plate, he just shuts off the oven, grabs the entire fucking as the hellhound pops out after like he just pops back out as you just see Midoriya like half and or half already finished. Like it was top. It was it was like fully mac and cheese, and he the moping son of a bitch finally got out of bed. Now finish this fucking mac and cheese with me because I'm full, and we don't need food to waste. As he just pushes and he just sees the hellhound just stick his head into it. As he turns back into his human form, and he says, "There's gonna be girls at this school, isn't there?" He's like, "Of course there's gonna be girls at this fucking school. It's a school. Last time I was at a school, there was girls." It's like, I don't like them. I don't like them. I have bad experiences with females. An old lady kicked me when I was a puppy. When I was a barely kid. When I was adopted, those people, most of that women abused me. I don't like girls. He's like, I know you don't like females. I don't like females that much. I don't like males either, though. He's like you are a literal half animal. I don't think you count in that category. He's like, you have a fact there. You have points there. He's like, so Midori. He's like, yeah. And he's just like, so we gotta make some ground rules. He's like, ground rules? What rules do we have to make? He's like, we both can't kill anyone. He's like, okay, never mind. Understandable. And as he kind of moves the food away, just kind of wipes his face off with a napkin. And we can't show our true powers. I can't become a hellhound, and you can't turn into a phoenix, a dragon, or show you have any flames. What can I do? Your physical fucking strength can crush 30 buildings. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. As Midoriya's head goes down, he's like, okay, one more. One more. You cannot kill any females. You cannot scoff, you cannot yell, you cannot, unless they physically hurt you or mentally hurt you enough, you cannot brutalize any humans or anyone. You know what? He moves the mac and cheese back. You know I don't like humans. They fucking hurt me. As I said before this, he got abused by multiple humans because he was half of a hellhound, half human. So they thought he was a freak. They thought he was a piece of nature, especially his grandma. So he hates humans. He's like, I know. My mom and dad wanted me to sell me off to the military, basically, and basically send me off as a... What am I? Just a piece of garbage? Yeah, I know. I hate him too. But let's have some ground rules. None of that. None of killing. And we got it. But there's one more rule. There's 3. One more rule. You gotta stay on my side 96% of the time. Unless for peeing or shitting, 96% of the time you have to stay by my side. He's like, motherfucker, I was gonna do that anyways. I mean this shit. I don't know what I have, what I'm gonna do for some shit. I have done some shit that I'm not pleasant about. You're doing some shit that you're not pleasant about. Let's keep some sense. You gotta keep on my side, and I'll keep on your side 96% of the time. And he's like, deal. And this is where we're gonna end off. What if Midoriya had 3 gods inside of his body? And I'll see you when I get off my lazy ass and actually have a good night's sleep. Probably tomorrow. It's the weekends, isn't it? Yeah, it's the weekends. So I'm fucking all messed up in dates, schedules. So I will see you probably tomorrow. I'll probably make another video tomorrow. Goodbye. Schedules.